now you've got the entire city mad at Hawaiian, bruh.
Yeah.
What do we think? Honestly,
what I think about it is you made the promotion, you stick with it for the rest of the year. You made the promotion. You stick with it. I told you so, right?
I got Binkley pissed.
I'm not mad they have it as a BOGO, but that's how you should have started the season with a BOGO.
Maybe do research and see how many times people score 6 runs
on average and win.
At home.
You know?
There's just so much data that we could do to be ready for this financially, to how much we're going to have to withstand this. What does this take?
Right.
Yeah, you weren't prepared. This is on you.
This is on Hawaiian Bros, man.
100%.
I've been saying for the last couple of weeks, buy a soda, keep these guys in business and whatnot. You can't change the promotion midstream, basically, is where we are. We're in May now, right? It's like, you get free Royals TV or 50% off, and now you get, the Hawaiian Brothers promotion changing. You cannot move the finish line when you set up these promotions. You just got to live with it right now. And I think it really is a bad look for Hawaiian Brothers to kind of backtrack on this. But we knew where this was headed, right? Yes. We've been saying this for the last couple of weeks. Buy a soda, buy something else, keep these folks in business. And now you've got the BOGO, and I just don't think it hits as well. I was telling somebody last night, like the BOGO deal is all right, but it's not as cool as getting that free meal. Like, you're not going to line up like people were at Hawaiian Bros and get the attention for a buy one, get one free. You're just not. And so you have the BOGO. You got all the pub in the world. You did great with all of that. But I think you got to keep that promotion for the entire season. You guys made this promotion. You guys made this thing up. And now to pull it back on the fans, I think is kind of weak. That's where I feel about that one.
No, I'm with you. And it's funny because I read a story, I can't remember who it was or what publication, this week, kind of doing the zag on it, being like, no, actually, this is a really good promotion for Hawaiian Brothers. And the amount of publicity they're getting.
I have that, actually.
You have that? And when I read that, I remember being like, really? How? How can they keep up with this? And now here we are.
Yeah, here we are. I mean, yes, you can keep up with the promotional side of things. It is good. I mean, we're talking about it. It's free publicity for them. How many people then turn into, going to Hawaiian Brothers? And how many of these people that got free meals at Hawaiian Brothers are going back on a day where the Royals didn't score runs and giving them their business? I'd like to see what the recidivism rate is for people going back who have gotten these free meals, too.
This is what Mac was referencing to. Hawaiian Bros is not going broke from this. In fact, it's probably one of the best marketing campaigns I've ever seen. Cost of acquisition for a loyalty app user is high, anywhere from $15 to $50 with a lifetime value of $100 to $150. Food cost for a plate is $3.50. Major League partnership is going to be $100 to $250,000. Judging by online buzz and pics of lines out the door, they are already seeing tens of thousands of app downloads. It's $1 million campaign for them, worth whatever they're spending. 2 days later.
But it's true. I mean, for something like that, you get because you had to be a loyalty club member, right?
It made it sound good.
Nobody was,
but
so everyone did it once.
But they all joined, right? They all joined the loyalty club. That's what they wanted, right?
Yeah.
They wanted everybody to join the loyalty club, so they got so many people to join the loyalty club. You just hope these folks come back for more. And I know from doing like radio remotes over the years, there's a lot of freeloaders out there, folks. There really are. Like, they'll show up for a free pen and complain that it's blue ink and not black ink, okay?
Oh, you find out who veterans are on Tuesday at Jack Stack.
What
you do, Carol? Are you questioning me?
Right.
No, I'm not calling you a liar, but...
Yeah. You did not fight
I don't
in
ever
the Great
see you
War.
any other day of the week.
Yeah, exactly. You didn't fight in the Great War. I mean, I remember one time we were giving out free Royals tickets. It was the time my buddy Joe was running the Infinity dealership here in Kansas City. Yeah. And it was like either 14 or 15, right in the wheelhouse of when it was good. And I mean, we had people lined up, Dusty, for miles to get these free Royals tickets, right? Free Royals tickets during the only 2 years that they were relevant for a lot of people, right? And so we get this line of people lined up. We start passing out they were there hours early because it was first come, first serve. We pass out the Royals. People bitched about the location of free Royals tickets. So what I'm telling you is...
Row 13.
Yeah, I don't want to sit in the upper deck. These are free tickets, sir.
Yeah, you're watching a World Series team.
Yeah, exactly. You're watching a team that's playing great baseball for the first time in 30 years, and you're complaining about where the free tickets are that you waited in line for 2 hours at a car dealer and didn't even go on the showroom floor?
Yeah. I was giving my friends crap because Emily, obviously. I was like, yeah, last week we were in row C. This week we're in row D. Sorry, guys. Being like sarcastic. But yeah, it's just, Mac, you remember we were giving away the TV packages. Oh, yeah. It was never good enough.
Never.
It was never good
Obviously,
enough.
the phone lines are up. That's great. That means people are tuned in and want to win. But then it was like, I feel like you guys are like blocking the airwaves and you're not letting me win. It's like, That's exactly what we're doing, David.
Yeah.
You can't call before I say to call.
Right.
I blocked the phone lines.
We do block the phone
The
lines.
stream
You're
isn't
absolutely
online
right.
with the radio. Well, I don't know what to tell you, Peter Woods. So anyways, let's get to baseball because last night some stuff happened. This was the tweet I was telling you earlier about with Gold, who got into it with a tweeter last night. So Hawaiian Bros now says 6-run deal with the Royals is only buy one, get one. Lame. That was Gold's tweet. Guy responds, "You'll be okay without your free food." Gold responds, "I thought I was going to starve and never eat again, but thanks for your tweet. I now have faith."
Yeah, thank God. Yeah, I was worried about Alex, I mean, my goodness, you take away the free Hawaiian Brothers, but, but he's making a point. Like, you came up with this promotion. Yeah. You've got to see this through. At the end of the year, fine, change the promotion. Happens all the time. But you made this promotion. You've got to see this promotion through. I think it is a fail by Hawaiian Brothers to backtrack on this one. I really do. I think it's a bad look.
Last night, Cole Reagans left the game, was dealing, absolutely dealing. And this comes from Andy Rogers of MLB.com. Reagan said he felt soreness/tightness in the bottom of his tricep and back of his elbow during the third inning. He's been through 2 Tommy John surgeries. Quote, "I've been through the elbow stuff. I know it's not what I've been through before. He'll undergo further evaluation," she said last night, tomorrow, but that'll be today. Cole Reagans leaves the game last night. Royals lose. Level of concern.
Very high, very high.
Oh, okay.
I mean, this is a guy who's had 2 Tommy John surgeries. So, yeah, it's a very high thing when it's on the elbow, when it's behind the tricep and all of that. Until they tell us it's okay, yeah, I'm very concerned about that because, again, this is a guy who had 2 Tommy John surgeries, and he's the ace of your rotation. And when you're taken out of a game with elbow and tricep kind of stuff, yeah, it makes you wonder. It makes you wonder.
Yeah, I tend to listen to the source of the injury, and that's Cole Reagans, who says, "I've been through 2 Tommy John stuff before, and I know it's not what I've been through before."
Yeah, but he's been very inconsistent all year long. And so you start to wonder why the inconsistencies is be there. It's not like he became a bad pitcher overnight or, over the offseason just decided I'm not going to be a good pitcher anymore. What happened? Why is his ERA almost a 5 this year, right? Why isn't he as good as he has been? And now we see this injury pop up, and it's probably something that started as a little small nagging injury, and it progressed to where you have to leave the game. I think you look at the performance of Cole Reagans this year, and you start to think, okay, a lot of inconsistencies. Why is he been inconsistent? Why hasn't he been the ace of the staff? Why hasn't he been that good this year? And I don't think it's because he became a bad pitcher or forgot how to pitch or the league caught up with him. I think we're seeing why Cole Reagans was struggling early this season to find out the form that he's had over the last couple of years. And so hopefully it's nothing big, and hopefully it's nothing that holds him back because you lose Cole Reagans, you lose Noah Cameron. Now you're down 2 starting pitchers potentially, and that's not something any team can undertake, including the Tigers, who are down 2 starting pitchers right now
3.
with a suspension and an injury. Yeah, down 3 starting pitchers. Like you can't compete when you start to lose your starting pitchers because there's nobody really to backfill right now.
Well, so they didn't trade Noah Cameron.
But he's hurt.
Q said he's fine. He could have pitched, but since it was so early in the season, they gave him a day.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see how this whole thing moves forward, and we'll see if these guys regain that form because neither Noah Cameron nor Cole Reagans has been very good this year.
Cole Reagans, 4.84 ERA, 35 innings pitched, 27 hits. The problem with Cole Reagans this year has been placement, I think. I don't think the velocity is the issue because he's given up 10 home runs.
A lot.
That leads the American League. 10 home runs allowed in 35 innings is 1 every 3.5. That's pretty simple math. So essentially that's 2 a game. That's been the only issue I've had with Cole Reagans is the being able to place. I hope, because I'm optimistic, my level of concern would probably be about a 4 because he doesn't feel like it's been that way. And then he got that. I just think that, of course, I can hear everybody in my head saying the best ability is availability, right? And yeah, he's unlucky at times, like the line drive off the hand. Like, I mean, come on.
Some people are just like magnets for bad luck, It just happens.
And then the other part of me kind of thinks that Cole Reagans is Hollywood Brown. That people think that he's always hurt. Because you said yesterday, everybody in Major League Baseball that pitches has Tommy John surgery.
Yeah, they
right.
do.
So Cole Reagans, his first year in the league, has Tommy John, and then he doesn't really miss any time until last year. He pitched 186 innings in 2024. He pitched 95 innings in 2023 between Texas and Kansas City before he was really that guy yet. He pitched 96 innings the year after his Tommy John. And then, of course, Tommy John, he had 40 innings pitched and was out. So he's kind of like Hollywood Brown. Yes. Like, he's always hurt. It's like, well, really, It's been 2 years, but it's been significant time.
It's been really since he signed the contract that he's been hurt as well. Not that and I wouldn't look at that and say I wouldn't do that all over again. $13.5 million for 3 years. I mean, you do that every day.
Everybody said yes, and you got him for a role as Chapman.
Yeah, you do it every single day of the week. And you make sure that you get your guy signed. That I would do that contract in my sleep again. I have no qualms with that. But since he signed that contract, he really hasn't been that effective.